Hello YouTube, hello Twitch, welcome back. We're going to be playing a little bit more Car Simulator, and it is obviously me, King Blaine. But let's get back going where we're going here. YouTube and Twitch save. We'll play this for a little bit and we'll switch games. My phone went dead, so I have no chat. I went completely dead too, it shut off and everything. Shit. Just waiting for the game to load. I probably should have started the game before I started the video. That didn't take too long. I think we've got all of our cars up for sale. I think. Oh, hold on a minute. Where's my truck? There's that truck, but where's my other truck? Oh, there's an update to the game. They say close now. Where is my truck? 25 meters from me, but fucking where? Oh. Let's see. Still needs rust cleaned up on it. We've got money, so let's go ahead and buy some cars then. Hide my ads. That looks good. That looks good. Man, these all look good. Lag spike there. 80,000. A couple of these cars cost more than I thought they would. Alright, let's go and get my truck over here. We definitely can't afford all these cars. Like, I am no fool. I know we can't afford everything I just queued up. We can afford a lot of it. Game looks different. What does auto detect say I should use? High. Auto detect says I should use high. Let's use epic anyways though. If we get lag spikes or anything pretty bad, we'll switch it around. Give it to me for like 5.
I don't know. I don't know. That's a tough one.
That's close enough. Try and buy all the reasonably priced stuff first.
I don't know. I
Try to knock too much off of his price. I don't know how reasonably priced that's gonna be. This shouldn't cost too much.
Oh no, dude. I don't know. Alright. That's the good deal.
Give it to me for like 8. Give it to me for 9.
Nah, my dude, that's a terrible price. I'm
Oh, you say that. I say that.
I don't know.
Um, oh, let's see. How's the concussion, big bro?
Think about it.
I've got a headache, but I didn't wake up dead, so fine, I guess. Yeah, we changed the games. We played that first game that you popped in earlier for about 2 hours, and we played a different game for an hour. Now we're playing this one. My bad for being late. I had to go meet my in-laws and spend some time with my daughter. Please don't ever apologize to me, man. Like, I don't ever want people to waste all their time on me. I appreciate people being here, but at the end of the day, everyone has a life. And while you can't interact as much, it does all get posted to YouTube after, so nobody ever has to miss anything. Let's see how many more of these we can buy. We want to kind of buy all the cheap cars first. There's a couple of cars in here that are like 90,000. We don't want to buy those yet. We want time to be a bit slower today. Try 20,000. We still got. There's a junk car up here on the hill. Go get that really quick. Now there's a bunch of stuff that renders in when we get up here, so it will lag a little bit at the top of this hill. closer you get to a junkyard, the more stuff lags. There we go, now we have that car. Alright, let's go back to buying our cars, completing all these deals. Such a good driver. Masterful driving. There's one. Almost drove right past it. Give it to me like 450. Fine, give it to me for like 550.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to do that. We'll go over here and buy this car. It shouldn't be too expensive.
Oh no.
That car will be expensive, so we're gonna skip it for now. I want to try and get all the cheap stuff first. Is it this car or this one? It's that one, so we're gonna skip her. We are gonna try and get all these cars today. This is gonna be expensive.
Stop. Cut.
Ooh, I like this car. $200K left to play with. Let's go look for some more of these deals. This car shouldn't cost too much, right? No. Yeah, they may not net us the most profit all at once, all these cheap cars, but they'll still net us a good profit. Whoops. Well, whatever, I guess that's the price we're getting. This would be expensive, probably. Let's try, like... Try knocking off, like, 10 grand.
Cut the crap. Not for this price, but...
That's all I can get him to drop to.
Oh, nah, dude. Alright, but that's the great prize.
Still a couple of cars left. We've done a pretty good job buying most things with our money here. That'll be an expensive one. Like $100,000 or $70,000 one there. We'll skip it for now. That'll be expensive. We may have bought all the cheap ones. Oh wait, no, right here. That'll be dirt cheap.
Hmm? Eh?
Alright, that'll be expensive. Probably affordable, probably 20, 30. Cheaper than that.
Stop, stop, stop. Hmm.
It's like 450. I think I overpriced that one. He said, "You sure?" I think he dropped down to my price and I went up again. Whatever. Let's drive all the way out here and see what these two cars are. I'm just such a good driver, man. I'm such good driver, man, dude. Okay, well, this is gonna be expensive, but we're here. Let's try and get it for like 50.
Hold on, hold. Hmm. Woo-hoo! Great job! Woo!
This one will be fairly cheap.
Hmm? Eh? Hmm?
We still got 42 grand. Still a lot of cars for our to buy though. So no, we won't be getting all of them, but we'll see what ones we can get here. This one should be fairly cheap. Like 3 to 5. 3.
Hmm. Hmm.
What's this car priced at? 26, so it'll be less than that.
Let me think about this, huh?
Yeah, 15 grand left. You can probably buy one more car depending on what it is. Won't be that. I think there was one over here that might be that price. Yeah, this one, I think. Give it to me for 12.
Hmm? Hmm. Hmm.
There we go. We've got all of our cars.
Yeah, good job.
We'll park our truck right here. And we'll just start bringing stuff home. Oh yeah, this is only for Yeah, so we can skip this part. It's already black, so it doesn't need painted, but it needs rust and stuff cleaned off of it. Besides, it's been a while since we've done one of these ourselves. And it's not like it takes too long. This car must be from one of the Rust Belt, like my state. Mouse cord got caught onto something there. Bugging the shit out of me. Ooh, lag spike. When it was saving. I'm just gonna try and prepare a few cars. Go ahead and get that one here too. Get this all painted. And get it ready for the AI to work on. Not drivable. Suspension pin and catalytic converter. Well, that sucks. Yeah, a bunch of these things I bought aren't going to be drivable. Suppose we'll sleep until 7 then. Are you drivable? Yes. I want the data to move real slow. Now we have time to do stuff here. Alright, list is already cleared. Add missing parts to my list. There was more missing parts than that. It's missing a suspension pin too, game. Come on. Alright, fine, fuck you. Stupid ass game. 16 seconds left on that. Our employees won't get here for a little bit longer still. Oh, that was nice. Didn't have to do the front or the back, just the sides. Finished it. Alright, next we'll get the oscillator here for all of our sandpaper needs. Get this all painted. Yeah, good enough. Alright, we'll get another car here. Bring in an Outrider. Does not drive. Alright, so the missing part thing does not work all the time. So we need a left front shock absorber here. We need a suspension pin. What else do we need? We need catalytic converter. Need people to buy my cars as well. Oh, let's go get the car trailer hooked up. Get this one ran through. This car only needed the lift. I forgot to go and restart my machine over here anyways. Get another car here. Does not drive. Alright, you need 2 brake discs.
Oh, hell no!
Pay the workers so that they actually, work. Get him a car in here. Let's get this guy a car. Alright, don't remember what this is missing, but I'll figure it out. Actually, I do it with brakes. Please buy it, I need money. You bitch. I need a lot of money. Alright, what side are these even fuck? So it was left front wheel and back right. Okay. Let's go check and see if this person wants to buy this. Thank you, they do. And we will be getting more vehicles up for sales too. Just gonna take a little bit of time. I think I am gonna bump all my stuff back down to Epic. Want textures on high. Let's get her the next car ready. Or let's get her next car ready, I mean. I don't have one in the paint booth because I was working on it. I mean, it don't matter, really. It's all anything I put on that's not 100% is going to come right back off in a minute anyways. But I do have to go over to the repair machine. That one does matter a bit more. I need to keep it moving, because it's going to get bogged down no matter what. It won't be able to keep up with how many parts are coming off of each car. Let's see if this one drives. Not drivable. Didn't think it would be, based on how our luck's been. Car's done. Alright, that guy gets his car now. Now we got another car to put up for sale. Come on, get on there. Thank you. Alright, get this car. The rest of the way set up and put up for sale. Oh, absolutely. Do you not see me messing with the odometer? But the vehicles have to at least start. Like, I knocked like 12,000 miles off this car. Whoops, I need to get a photo here and get this up for sale. I need to look at this email just so it gets off my screen. I can just hit non-negotiable. I can hit non-negotiable. Where was this button my whole life? That means they're only going to call me if they're just going to buy the car. I don't have to deal with them anymore. Awesome. Alright, already out of radiators, huh? Shit. Let's see if this car runs. Nope. I have a feeling I bought nothing but cars that don't run. What am I even fixing on this one? It needs a catalytic converter and a front left suspension pin. Since everything's non-negotiable, this person's buying the vehicle. I said non-negotiable. I guess it doesn't take effect right away. Oh well. Make me happy just to make me depressed. Get this suspension pin in. Alright, it should drive now. Needs to get painted our standard black. Actually, you know what? Instead of painting all of our cars black, let's paint them all gray. Absorbs a little bit less light, would mean it would be a little less hot on the inside year round. Pick our machine. I know it finished earlier and I wasn't paying attention. Whoops. That'll take a while to finish. And this will get another car out here now. Yep. What is missing off of this thing? Exhaust manifold and brake. I think it was a caliper. That was a brake caliper. Lots of these to put on. We're just trying to get the vehicle running. Our normal mechanic, he'll worry about all the rest later. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, brake caliper. You know, I do know somebody in real life who had their brake caliper rust off and they didn't notice. Not the most mechanically inclined woman I knew. Her car was literally falling apart and had every warning light you could possibly say. Wheels fucked up, everything. And all she did was just crank the radio and ignore it. Till she got stranded. We finally went and got looked at, and they told us we'd be better off totaling it than trying to fix it. Ooh, we got another car fixed. And up and ready to be put up for sale. I just gotta do license plates and stuff on it. A lot of back and forth here. Can't be fixed. Don't have all the parts to fix it. Alright, well that's done. For now, at least. I'll go ahead and bring in another new car then. We bought a lot of them. You know, I put one of these cars up for sale. I think it was this one. Yeah, tire pressure isn't right. So the 48,877 needs to be removed. It needs to not be for sale. I need to fix its tire pressure. I also forgot to fuel it up. Sedan, so 250. Alright, then we'll go get the fuel. We'll grab our parts truck and hook it up to the fuel trailer. Customer. Hell no. Trying to buy it for even less than half what I want. Okay, now that car can be up for sale again. It makes it where instead of that mark being over here, it's over here now. It's still worth the same amount. It's just it'll sell easier with the clean plates, tire pressure. Market value is going to be the same though. Alright, what's wrong with this car? The manifold is just broke. That's it. That's why it won't move. Come on. So many bolts to take off. So many bolts. Alright, let's go get the repair machine started again. Whoops. There we go, get it started. This one can go in the paint booth. We can install all of our cars purple. Did you get the stuff to do this? Nope, still missing a shock and an exhaust pipe. Which means that we now have the time to do these two really quick. Something else I've got to add on here. I guess we'll fuck with it once we get back doing tire pressure. Hatchback's only 210. Yeah, 210. Alright. That thing was almost flat. Alright, let's mess with the odometer. Knock whatever miles we can off of this. It was low on fuel. Putting the fuel in it doesn't affect the sale price, but it gives us more reputation. Unless it's changed. I honestly haven't checked to see if it did possibly change. But as far as I know, it hasn't changed. Let's bring in another car. Who knows, maybe this one will drive. Hey, it actually does. That does surprise me. Considering how few that we bought do drive, this does surprise me. This is already graphite. So we can sit right there. That car is lined up. Machine is still not done yet. We have a customer.
Alright.
Sweet.
Okay.
It's the car I just put out there.
Okay.
How was the previous game, the Minecraft looking one? It was fun. We had just gotten to the 3rd floor of the dungeon. It's a RPG roguelike game. I actually thought about recording more of it at some point here. What's the tire pressure for this car? 270 probably. Alright, well, anyways, we have a customer. Means we should be selling a car because I have negotiations turned off. Yep. That is the best fucking button I've ever seen in this game. It means I don't have to go over there unless I know they're gonna buy it. 270. Yeah, I'm probably gonna play some more of that today. So if you're interested, just give it a little bit. We'll be switching back to it. Alright, we have a customer, but I need to do this quick. Oops, I don't need that many. Oh, is the big one finally selling? Please. You bitch. I don't know why the non-negotiation button is not working for that vehicle in there. Or non-negotiable. Can't knock many miles off of this. Oh no, the only reason why we weren't still playing that game is because I had a buddy of mine jump in and he wanted to play a game with me on multiplayer, so we switched games to play that live, and then he bailed after about an hour. Yeah, that's the only reason why we quit playing that in the first place. Do I have all the stuff to do this car yet? No. Still missing one of those. Got it. Anyway, this one I never got a new car in here. Got to set it up. You finished yours. Means we'll get this minivan over here. How's your day been, by the way? If you don't mind me asking. What's broke on this? I thought it said it didn't drive earlier. I'm losing it. I'm losing it, guys. Let's get another vehicle over here then. Okay, that one doesn't drive. And we have 131,000, so let's pop over here and buy this thing. Probably like 22.
Whoa! Great
Doesn't drive. Fuck. Yeah, I was hoping I would grab that and be able to drive it right on over here. Oh, we gotta get this pulled out of here. It's my first day off, so I liked it. Got to see the kid and spend time with her. That was the highlight of the day for me. It was a good day, especially knowing that I'll be working every day till the 28th next month. Yeah, I've been there and done that. I went, let's see. I was still working for Spartech, a plastic manufacturing company. Cannot recommend anybody ever works for that company. Period. I know they have multiple plants through multiple states and all that shit. But, I think I went 5 or 6 months without a day off. Just consecutive, worked every day, every weekend. It was horrible. I had no time for anything. It didn't matter what it was. Did not have time for it. Oh yeah. Slave labor at its finest is what that was. Alright, we finally have enough parts to get this done, so we'll get it fixed. What do I need to fix on this so it can move again? Shock absorber. Alright. Yeah, I was going to quit that company anyways. Instead, I got hurt. And then while I was on disability, they fired me. So, yeah. Never had a worse opinion of a company I've ever worked for than that one. Can safely say that. But, I guess it's alright. I don't work there anymore, and that, at the end of the day, is all that really matters, I suppose. Alright, do you drive? Yes. Alright, what is this car missing? Brake caliper, right rear. We'll get to it in just a second. Missing the shock absorber. Alright, restore the plate. We know tires are gonna need fixed anyways, so might as well take it right over here. So 380. Well, it's for a bus. Alright, get over here to the next tire. That one's good. What about this one? One's also good. So only had one flat tire. Try and knock off some of these miles. We ain't gonna be able to knock many off. It's gonna bust. Repair machine is ready. I need to go over there and get that swapped out right away. Those things are running out of right now, so I'll put more of those in there. Alright, let's get it up for sale. Forgot to pull you out. Climb over all this shit. We're getting a good stockpile of vehicles that need done. Let's go see if this car I just brought in runs or not. It does, so we can go straight to the repair shop. That car sounds nice. Oh, there's no rust on it, it's just dirty. Alright. I believe this is a back right brake caliper. Yeah, right rear. Alright, I'll get this back on. Still 44 seconds. There's a little bit of rust on this, I can see it, so let's get it right over here. Go get this in the paint booths. Alright, let's bring in another car. Alright, let's see. You gonna buy? You're not. What's wrong with this car? No. Well, at least this drives. Go. Alright, we're gonna drop the trailer hitch really quick. I'm gonna hop down the road over here and buy whatever this car is.
I don't know. That's a tough one. Alright then. That's
There we go. We got another new car. $90. You're gonna sell it to me for. I'm gonna come back to that deal. I don't want to fuck it up. I want that car. Yeah, I knew I had a couple of cars that cost 90 though. I was hoping that was only gonna be a 70 though. What about this one? 80. Give you 65 for it.
Hold on, hold on.
Give you 66. Give you 66.5. Okay. We're back to being poor, and there's 3 more cars left to buy still. One of them is 100 grand. It's over there. That one's 90 grand. So the last one's probably a 50 or 60. Repair machine is done. Alright, let's bring another car over. Bring in an Outrider. You drive. No. I need a catalytic converter and a brake caliper. Do I have everything to fix this car though now? Yep. Alright, so he can start working on that. Quick question, Blaine. If you had to react to stuff, what would you like to react to? I really don't know. I've never really done reactions. I don't watch the stuff in my free time or ever really think about it, so I'm not sure. Yeah, sorry for such a vague answer to the question, but I just really ain't sure. Yeah, pugs can be like that. Alright, what am I fixing on this again? I forget. Left front and catalytic converter. Oh. Alright, that vehicle runs now. Here's a new vehicle to put up for sale. I know I'm going to have to go fix the tire pressure. Well, I used to do a little bit of hunting with my granddad, but besides that, I don't know. Not really a lot. I'm kind of a boring person. I like guns and World War II, but not enough to sit there and spend time researching it. Occasionally I'll read a book on World War II or about a specific gun. But all in all, I'm really just kind of boring, I guess. I was just doing something. I was doing the tire pressure on this car and I lost track of what I was doing. Asked me a question and I forgot what I was doing. But yeah, I guess it would be guns, World War I and World War II, and hunting. Alright, so this isn't a muscle car, this must be a coupe. Back. No. A coupe. Yeah, sorry for being such a boring person. Just interests and hobbies always cost money. I never had a lot of extra money for anything. Like, I could read about guns and stuff all the time. I could never afford to buy any. The little bit of hunting I did with my granddad was years ago because I couldn't afford to keep up with a hunting license. Backyard combat, no idea. Don't know what it is. I thought about getting plated armor once and going to a Ren fair so I could hit people. Kind of a hobby, I guess. But yeah, I guess really I am a pretty boring person. Damn. I really start thinking about it, I really just don't do a lot of anything interesting. Go to fucking 70%. Thank you. Yeah, the more you make me think about it, the more I'm just thinking to myself, wow, you're fucking boring, dude. no shock absorbers available. No, I don't know what the street beefs is. Feel like I'm making things difficult on you. I'm not trying to, I promise. Don't beat yourself up about my hobbies. Our gaming and YouTube, and we pretty much the same dog. Yeah, it's like I'll sit down, I'll watch YouTube, but I don't even really watch that a lot anymore because I don't have the time to. I play game, I stream, I work, I get pissed off at work, and then sleep. Oh, that thing finally fucking sold.
Great job! Woo! Yeah! Woohoo!
Alright, so the Harmony Lago now. I suppose the only other hobby I have is, like I said, I'll occasionally read some manga. But that's it. I need a car that's not been done yet. Two of those. 4 of those. 4 of these. 8 of those. 8 of these. 2 of those. 4 of these. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 5. 5. 5. 25A. 5. 5. 5. 5. Alright. I needed more parts here. We can go ahead and teleport one of our other vehicles. Our parts are here. And we're getting a pretty big backlog of cars here. And randomly one day, if you're up for just watch where you want to stream on, but that's if you want to though. See how that goes. Never hesitate to expand your horizons, big dog. Yeah, but usually expanded my horizons costs money. We needed parts. And this still isn't a huge amount of parts. Alright, I need the license plates back out of here. That is not what I meant to do. Alright. Ooh, we got somebody willing to buy a vehicle again. Any here, really? Alright. Works great for me.
Okay. Okay.
54,001 now. If it gets moved inside, it gets a price hike to 80% instead of 70. Because these let me sell them for more, being on a pedestal. Now, thanks to us buying all these parts, he can actually work on this vehicle. Instead of sitting there, contemplating the possibility of eventually working on that vehicle. Because he's got a very long line of vehicles to work on. Alright, we've got 3 more vehicles on the map. We're going to go buy all of them really quick. We'll buy this one over here first. I want it for 70,000.
Stop, stop, stop. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
All right, 2 more to get, and they should both be about 100 grand. Oh no, this one was cheap.
Stop, stop, stop. Hmm?
Could have came and got this one earlier. I thought it was a different car. Get me for that.
Cut the crap. Not for this price. Hmm. Alright.
Alright, we now have all the deals I had set up. So we're good. Which means we own every car that's on the map right now. Also means we have a shit ton of work to do. How much fuel's left in that? About half. Repair machine is ready again. To get the tire pressure on this done. $210, that's right for a hatchback. Were all the tires right? Huh. Didn't expect all the tires to be the right, what you call it, right pressures. Figured I'd have something flat. Let's work on the odometer. Alright, get this up for sale. Too far away, glitched it. Alright, over here, ads. Non-negotiable. Come on, 770, 70. There it is. Who wants the car? Oh, you want the van? Take it. This drive? Nope. They never do. Alright, well, we'll get it put in here. I need to go over here and grab one of these. And get this guy back to work. Alright, what do you need? You need a clutch and a tailpipe. Oh shit, you kidding me? It is off the ramp. Damn it. There we go. How to get back on the ramp. We stole another car. See, 220 reputation with everything we do to it. Let's get the tailpipe on because it's quick and easy. Alright, gotta get through the hood on that. I mean, nah. Trying to fiddle around with that fucking trailer was more pain in the ass because it only hooks on from the front. My way was definitely better. Plus, I gotta try and make this a little interesting. There we go. We got this running. That's gonna need tire pressure and stuff adjusted. Over to our repair machine. Truck. Pick up 3. Get Bumblebee right, my guy. He got the goat. Yeah, too bad I'm gonna repaint him. Back in my day, Bumblebee looked like a different car. They gave him that new car for the newer movies, and that I prefer the old one. Come on. Alright, odometer. Nah, I'm not gonna be able to get that off. Knock like 40,000 miles off this truck. Yeah, the old Camaro. Then again, I just don't like the way new vehicles look. Like, you could offer me a 70s Camaro or a 2024, 2025, whatever the fuck. I'm gonna take the 70s. I don't like the way vehicles look nowadays. They look bugly. Alright, that's gonna need tire pressure and stuff done to it. We don't have a good battery. I am 100% a vintage car kind of guy. I don't even like newer trucks. Like, I've got a 2001 Dodge Ram 1500 outside. And I really don't mind it, but I don't even like the way that truck looks. I would preferably want like a first gen, a square body. You give me one of these trucks right here. Give me this truck in real life. Give me one of the old, like, 80s, I don't know, F-250s with the 2 fuel tanks. Give me something like that. I'm a vintage car, vintage truck kind of guy. I don't like the way any vehicles look nowadays. They all look fucking stupid. And they seem to get more stupid every year. And then to top it off, I would rather have one hell of a whiplash or die on impact than have my car totaled. Because with how much a car costs nowadays, you're fucked. I don't like cars that are basically made out of paper mache. I watched 2 people hit each other at the gas station like 4 days ago. And it shattered the bumper and everything. Cars are just made out of fucking paper mache anymore. I say that, but you know what? They make paper mache floats for parades that are more durable than the fucking cars anymore. So that's an insult to paper mache. They're just plastic fucking junk. And then when they do start to break down and fall apart, which is quickly, you can't fix anything. They make them so fucking stupid and complicated that you have to take it and get it fixed professionally. And it's going to cost an arm and a leg. You can't just rip off the dash or pop the hood and start working away. This is more my era of muscle car. Personally, though, I think my favorite era of cars is 30s to 50s, a couple of the 60s. Those are my favorite. I like old school cars.
Woohoo! Great job! Woo! Yeah! Woohoo!
Like my dream car is a, I believe it was a 56. Let me check. I gotta go stealth this guy. Inside. Inside.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah, yeah,
Let me change that price. Alright, let me do a quick little search here. No, 1950 Mercury Coupe with a chopped top and converted into a lead sled. F-252 looks like Mater from Cars. It does. And yeah, important American muscle car out there is expensive. Not to mention, unfortunately, even our muscle cars, our cars are just bigger than European cars. We have a lot more road out here, and a lot of our cars ain't going to be able to turn very well to match the roads in Europe. Our cars are just bigger. And they were designed that way, to be fair. Especially older cars, like they are just massive. But again, it was designed that way. Why is this one so bad? That car doesn't have its tires fixed. One of them trucks I forgot to do the tires for. Oh, absolutely. That is something that's also fair, is especially even just trucks from 15, 20 years ago, they will outlast a lot of the trucks that got released this year, last year. Like, we've got some pretty bad terrain out and around here in the US. And thanks to that, we have a lot of vehicles more suited for it. But yeah, I would say American trucks would probably last longer out there. You gotta also remember, if it's all mountains and rivers, then yeah. Hell, like an old Ford Ranger would probably do you great out there. The only downside too is a lot of our American vehicles, we don't really pay attention to fuel mileage. What I'm trying to say is most American vehicles, especially if you go older, they care not for your wallet nor the price of fuel they're going to drink. And they're going to drink like there's no tomorrow. My dream vehicle is the M35A2. Just thinking about it, that is my 100% dream vehicle. It's a big truck. It's a very big truck. And I want it. I almost had the money to buy one during COVID. And then right before COVID. Then COVID happened and I lost all my savings and everything trying to stay afloat. But I almost had my dream vehicle. The military truck, yes. Yeah, I almost had one. They really aren't that expensive. They're very easy to work on. And there were so many of them that even now, almost 100 years later after it was introduced, parts are still incredibly easy to find on the market. Like, trying to find parts on the market for that truck is very, very easy. Oh yeah, it's an iconic truck. I forget what was broke. No, it wasn't that. Wasn't that. Wasn't that. That was broke. Alright, let's see if it drives now, if I'm gonna have to fuck with that other thing. But no, my grandfather had one of those trucks. I wish I had it. One day. I have no more cars to give him right now. Do you have all the parts to do everything yet? go. $20. 20. 5. 10. 5. 5. Need the exhaust muffler still.
Okay, okay. Good, good, good.
5. 5. 5. 5. Once we do a couple more cars here, so we can see, you can see the time at the top left. See how it's 1707, 1708. When we hit 1800, we're gonna switch back to that other game I was playing earlier, that Minecrafty game, because that's when our day is over. So I'm just gonna try and get a couple more cars done in that time. I ran out of parts. Shut up, I'm unloading as fast as I can. Yeah. Oh, the AI don't like people either. Alright. I just figured I'd let you know what the plan was. There we go. Are you trying to get them there fancy education? Well, them there education ain't for me, but it is for other people. So I wish you the best of luck. You drive. Nope. What are you missing? Suspension pin. I'm hoping we can sell one more car before the day is over, because that will get us to level 10. But I'm not entirely sure it's going to be possible. Kind of luck on the draw on whether the car sells or not here. I forgot. Gotta go do tire pressures. So I can get that sell bonus. $380. This van's got very few miles. Let's have it even fewer. The car you're doing tire pressure on used to be my dream car. What, this van? I mean, to each their own.
I'm done. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I wish I had this van in real life. Well, that that doesn't sound right, dude. I I think you might want to reword that. Phrasing. Whoa. I wasn't ready for that. I don't think another vehicle's gonna sell.
Woohoo!
Oh, we give birth to half a soccer team. Yeah. Well, we did get the upgrade I wanted, so we'll do our upgrades real quick. Oh, good save. Good, good save. Good to see you, Horan. Enjoy lurk mode. Oh, yeah. All right, I've got all the money. Yeah. So first, let's upgrade our office. I need body shop level 4 first. We gotta do body shop. Then we do our office.
That's what I'm talking about. Clients will be beating down our doors real soon.
Get that going. Now we get some employees here. Just because it makes sense, we're gonna put Karen at the front desk. We're gonna put Bartek back at the whatchamacallit here. You're going there. You're going here. Paul, you're going over to the mechanical shop second zone now. Ethan and Johnny are going there. We have so much more room for activities. Hmm. 100% markup. 100% markup. 100% markup. If the glove fits or sounds at least somewhat reasonable on an ad break, how goes it all? What's the deal with the lumped eye? How goes the study? Actually, I've got a easier way of just showing it here. Give me a second. Alright, so I took a chunk out of my eye, goes all the way down to the bone at work. So that's what's up with the eye. I had a concussion, and for a couple hours I thought it was 2022 again. So that's what's up with that. This is the last car we're ever going to do this by hand. We're going to have employees do this from now on. So that's what's happened with the eye, is I've took out a small piece of bone, and if it would have been a little bit lower, I probably just would have been dead. Because it would have missed my skull and went straight through my eye and into my brain. In 2022, I actually I was still in the middle of losing all my money, but I had enough to not worry about it, and I was still thought I was going to be going back to work. Be a very, very interesting day. But all in all, yeah, no, it was still a pretty shady time to revert back to. Somebody's about to buy one of my cars for 100% markup. I can't believe it. Oh, I'll show you how the photo booth works too. Because it is my preferred way to take photos. You put said car in here. I see. You take photo. Now we go park it. Put whatever fuel I just used up back into it. Over here. It used to only be 4 photos, now it's 6 apparently. Real dog, yeah. That's certified scammy monk. The cut was kind of nasty. I ignored it. Like, as soon as I got hurt and had the concussion, my first priority was, well, bandage it and get back to work. But then I was a little confused on where I was at. Like, why? I was like, I didn't recognize this job site because I was still doing construction in 2022. Then I couldn't find my truck because I don't have that truck anymore. I have a different one now. Couldn't find medical supplies. Couldn't find anybody I knew. Damn, Horan, digging into him. Holy shit, I just put this car up for sale and they're going to buy it for $228,000.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, we finished our other mission too, so let's go buy the company from Little Sam so I don't have to pay that fucker any money anymore. Damn! Alright, back to what I was doing.
All good things must come to an end, I guess. But I'm happy my old business is in good, capable hands. Your hands, kid. I've seen plenty of hotheads thinking they could make a quick buck and split. At first, I thought you were going to be just like them, but you proved me wrong. Take good care of this place. You've earned it. See you around, kid.
Damn fine waitress. And I'm probably a damn fine pervert. Yeah, let's go with that. Can't believe how fast that car sold. Like, I just put it up for sale, man. I guess the photo booth photos do look a lot better. They increase the sell rate. I should probably unsell both of these and get them changed over. Alright, that needs to get out of there before I fuck it up. Oh, that sounds horrible. I like the creepiness it gives off. Comments are just as rapey as emojis. Pair of you in it. What I love when Horan stops by, he always says the most out-of-pocket shit. And it is fucking great. Anyways, we did one hell of an upgrade to our business now. I'm gonna get these two vehicles photoed and relisted for 100%. And then we're going to switch games. You know, my phone behind me is probably fully charged now, ain't it? That way I have chat back in front of me. instead of having to tab out. It is. Alright, let's top them back up with fuel again. Alright, now let's get them both up for 100% what they're worth. And definitely not cheating. Alright, get them both brought into the showroom. That's great. That's great. I love everything to do with all this. Ooh, I need to get one more upgrade. No, I don't. That's 200,000. I can't afford it right now. Never mind then. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna end the video here, not the stream. I'm changing games is all. But I hope everyone has a good day, good night, and a good life, and take it easy out there, y'all.